How's it going, How's it going, my viewers? Hope you guys are all having a good day. Before I jump right into what if Naruto found the Dragon Balls, part 3, just want to say like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Subscribe if you watch this video, so just that it's free. If you want to unsubscribe, well, you're able to after, if you don't like my content. So yeah, that's really it. So let's jump right into what if Naruto found the Dragon Balls part 3. So, at least in part 2, right where we left off, Naruto, well, he kind of went through his mind of all this knowledge that he attained, well, because of using the Dragon Balls, and how, well, he blamed his, well, kidnapping. Well, he said he went into the forest, and that he got lost, and that he found a man named Orochimaru, and, well, he just blamed the whole situation on him, why he couldn't come back, and why he, well, looks different, has Sharingans, at least. So that's what Naruto, well, being his young self, just came up with in a flash. He just said, well, it's Orochimaru. And after that point, he went to his home. And, well, he slept for a couple of hours, but in the midst of his dream, he woke up to find, well, the Nine Tails. He, well, somehow went inside, well, his own subconscious, and he found the Nine Tails inside of himself, since he knows Nine Tails is there inside of him at this point. And with that knowledge of meeting the Nine Tails at this young age, still being frightened by him, well, Naruto doesn't really want to deal with the Nine Tails at this point. And furthermore, he went to, well, the Uchiha district. And, well, he met a young teenager, 13 years old, 13 to 14, young boy. His name's Shishui Uchiha. And, well, he accidentally stumbled upon him and asked him, well, if he can train him, he'll pay him, of course, for compensation for helping him train, since, well, they are fellow Uchiha members, of course. And that's where we left off. And then, excuse me, my bad. That's where we're gonna be jumping right into part 3. So Naruto and Shisui, they finally make it to the Uchiha training ground, and, well, they're gonna, well, practice their ninjutsu, and specifically their Kekkei Genkai, the Sharingan. Since Naruto, well, along the way to walk into the training ground, he told Shisui that he's recently unlocked his Sharingan, and how, well, he doesn't really know how to use it properly, and how it drains him a lot of his chakra. He needs to learn how to, well, use it properly. And, well, that's what he's gonna do. Shishui first, well, sits Naruto down once he gets to training ground, and he goes more in depth about the Sharingan, how its activation, how it can be activated, the stages of each Sharingan. He goes in depth about the beginning of the Sharingan, the 1 Tomoe, and the 2nd Tomoe, then 3 Tomoe Sharingan, going in depth about each evolution of the Sharingan, its specific upgraded abilities, and how it can be used in combat and, well, out of combat as a, well, visual prowess jutsu that can help increase eyesight and his awareness of his surroundings. And he goes into depth, just giving him basic information about the Sharingan. Then they go into practicing it. Naruto, he practices with Shisui, who himself has the 3 Tomoe Mastered Sharingan. They're both practicing activating, as Shisui commands Naruto whenever he says to activate Sharingan. Naruto's activating it, prolonging it for, well, a few minutes, then deactivating it, then going back and forth, taking breaks in between, and using Shisui landed Naruto some of his kunai, and, well, they're practicing using the Sharingan and, well, trying to hit targets with the kunai. And that's what Naruto's doing right now, basically just kunai training. And, well, at some point after, well, the ending, later on, 2-3 hours into training, Shisui thinks it's time to kick up a little more, and he starts throwing kunai into the air and telling Naruto, well, I'm gonna launch kunai into the air, and with your Sharingan, you will perceive this, me throwing the kunai into the air in slower motion. your reaction speed will increase, and so will your accuracy. So that's why I want you to launch your kunai also into the air and knock my kunai off its trajectory. And that's what Naruto does, practicing missing a few times, but getting a hang of it very quickly with his well, strengthened body from his wish of being, well, physically capable, at least as strong as a dragon Doragon could make him, with his physical body and while being very strong for his age. He will masters, well, he masters the basic concept and the usability of the Sharingan. With that, Shishui, he thinks, well, it's time to call it a day. And Naruto thinks that, well, that's a good idea. And he bows to Shishui, thanking him for, well, training and helping him gain, well, a grasp of the Sharingan that he just, well, has recently awakened. But before Naruto, well, leaves the training ground, Shishui, he asks Naruto in a serious tone, now that I've helped you understand your abilities and will train you, I want you to, well, be honest. Who are you? I can tell when I first met you that, well, you're not a member of the Uchiha clan. I would have seen you, or at least known your, well, father and mother at the meetings that Lord Fugaku holds. So who are you? And Naruto just kind of stumbling on his words for a second just says, well, I'm not a actual Uchiha. Well, at least I wasn't a day ago, but I'm different now. He tries to, like, explain in simple terms how, well, he just goes along with the plan of with Orochimaru. He says, well, I was kidnapped by Orochimaru, a rogue shinobi, and, well, he experimented on me and changed my genetic makeup. He just goes on ranting about how he doesn't know where he was, what was being done to him. He doesn't know what happened after all that point. But Shishui kind of gets a basic understanding and, well, just puts his hand on Naruto's head and says, well, thank you for, well, this knowledge and being honest with me, Naruto. You see, I know of another young and prominent Uchiha member. Well, he's a bit older than you. Well, he has a kid brother that's, well, the same age as you, seems so. But his name is Itachi Uchiha. If you would like to, well, train with us, me and Itachi, whenever we have time, mainly on, well, the weekends, when we don't have, well, missions, we go and train here. If you would like, you can come and train with us. And, well, we can grow stronger together. It'll be nice to have somebody else that's very capable for his age to train with us and help us all grow stronger and adapt. And, well, Naruto kind of just smiles and, well, says, yeah, of course, I would love to do that. I'd like to train. I'm gonna go into the academy in a few years, so it would be, well, a good idea to train and become, well, stronger. And Shishuichi kind of looks at Naruto with well, a little, he cackles, he laughs for a little bit and just says, well, Naruto, if you're worried about the academy, what I can tell from you, at least, I think you'll do just fine, so no need to worry about that. Just, right now, just practice on your Sharingan and, well, some jutsus. We can train tomorrow if you like. Practice on your fire style jutsu. At least, I believe you would have a affinity with fire release. Do you have affinity with fire release? And Naruto just shakes his head and he's like, I don't really know if I do. Would it matter if I can't use fire style jutsu? But Shishuichi says no, it's fine. But the Uchiha members usually have a fire affinity, and, well, they're pretty adept at using fire style jutsu, which most likely you'll be able to use fire release. But tomorrow I have a. Actually, I'll leave it up for a surprise. I'll see you tomorrow, Naruto. And while Shishu just waves his hand at Naruto, then in an instant, he's gone. Naruto didn't even hear him leave. He was staring at Naruto. He was just staring at Shishui. For a second, he blinked, and then in an instant, he was gone. There was no change in the wind, no sound. It seemed like he just vanished, teleported. But unbeknownst to Naruto, he met one of the most prominent Uchiha members, even for such a young age. His mastery over the Sharingan as well. Truly a achievement, and same for his ability to use the body flicker. Such a simple ability that he's adapted and evolved such a high degree, a high level of intensity that, well, he can battle any Jonin if he so pleases. Well, Naruto, after gaining a handle on his Sharingan, his abilities, he thinks it's time for him to just be done with the night, and he goes home. Walking home the entire time with his Sharingan activated, trying to get used to this chakra drain, and trying to get used to his abilities even more. He just stares around, looking around with Sharingan activated, and the town folk, they look at Naruto strangely in surprise and kind of disgust. Some notice Naruto as well. He looks different, his eyes. They don't know what's wrong with him, but they can tell he's Naruto, Uzumaki, the Nine-Tailed Shinchuriki, and some can't even tell because he looks so different. They must think it's just another filthy Uchiha member. Naruto walks home and he meditates for a few hours with his Sharingan activated, breathing in and out, trying to test himself, see if he has fire release. He's inhaling and exhaling, using his chakra, and he notices while doing this, a little bit of steam starts flowing out of his mouth, now his nostrils. Then he intensifies this, increasing the rate of the bubbling inside of him of his chakra. Then he exhales with a great exhale, and a large, vast amount of smoke comes out of his nostrils. Then he says, I guess I really am Uchiha. I don't think this is normal. So I can tell, I guess I have fire, nature. This is interesting. This is very, good for me. Naruto just, after, practicing, just trying to, access his chakra. And his, trying to use, just not even any actual jutsu, just, bubbling up his chakra and trying to see if, he can test himself, if he can use any, fire release, with just inhaling and exhaling and moving his chakra and using it, swirling inside of him, going from, circling his chakra, from left to right. And he can just stir up his chakra, and he's, able to exhale, and he brings out, he uses fire release by accident, unknowing to him. But, with that realization, and, thinking, today was a good day of training, I guess I should get some sleep on it, and maybe I'll commune with the Nine-Tails. And Naruto, he eats a bowl of ramen, drinks some milk, and just falls asleep to a deep slumber. When he hears a drop of water, then he looks around and he realizes, he's in this, room or wherever he is, and he realizes, that's where the Nine-Tails is. After realizing he's in the dwelling, the realm of the Nine-Tails, Naruto activates his Sharingan and looks up on this foul beast and says, Nine-Tails, now that I'm here, not by my choice, don't know how to, not come here and, look at your disgusting presence. But just want to let you know, you are my beast. I know what you did to my father and mother. And, I'll control you. I'll bend you to my will. I'll make you my puppet. That's all I want to say. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'll leave you to all your, well, enclosure. And Naruto snaps out of it. And well, it's morning. And he gets up, eats some ramen, drinks some milk, and well, gets ready for another day of training with Shishui and this mysterious Uchiha that he's supposed to meet. His name's Itachi, but well, never face, never, well, at least acquaintance, but it isn't necessary to dislike him. That would be nice. And well, Naruto walked out of the house with the sun beaming on him, smiling and thinking, well, today's gonna be a great day. And just slamming his fists against each other and cracking his knuckles. Let's get down to training. And that's why I'm gonna be leaving this with, guys. Sorry for, well, the kind of slow uploads, and yeah. That's really it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later. And also, What If Naruto Was an Angel? Part 7 coming out tomorrow. Peace.